I could just turn it on and see how stupid I look. Sir David the Bard, coming to you from the Little People Museum here in Little America in Wyoming. DI through my jacuzzi bathroom. Anyway, I had a funny experience yesterday. I think it's funny. If you don't, turn it off. Turn it off. I don't care. I'm teaching Abigail, as you know, to drive, and she's got it. She's a beautiful little driver now. And the air horn made all the difference in the world. When I blew that horn, and she did one of, hey, she drives perfect. Well, anyway, we were up on her route yesterday, and on her paperwork, on her route, she's picking up specimens for lab work from animal clinics. And so on the specimen sheet, when she goes into a place, she has to write who the person was that gave her the specimen. So her and Mercy were in the car yesterday. I was driving. They were picking up the specimens. And Mercy said to Abigail, I forgot the name of the lady at the first clinic to put her name down. Do you know what her name is? And Abigail said, Fat Lady. God, it's my kid. It's my kid. I said, God dang. Honey, now let me tell you something here. The Bard knows what he's talking about, okay? I don't usually say shit unless I really know for 100% certainty. I said, now, the reason you have this job, and I don't, is this example that I'm giving you right now. You are in business. The customer is always right. If you have to wait or they inconvenience you, you shut your mouth and you smile. And realize they're paying your salary and that it's cool that you can just be cool. And then you get your paycheck every Monday, direct deposit. Don't let people take that paycheck away. Now, the nice thing about being mentally ill is I know all that stuff intellectually. I know 100%, and I can teach it intellectually. But emotionally, there's no fucking connection to me emotionally with my bipolar cognitive brain. So she says, well, Dad, what do you mean? I knew that was coming. I said, well, honey, the reason that I'm not working is I don't get along with people really well. And poor Anna, my vice or president, maybe she's the president or vice president of my fan club, I can't remember. But Anna says, you know, I've been banned from almost every public and private place in my town. There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. So anyway, it's because of my mouth. I have a tendency, I know what the right thing to say is, but the wrong thing comes out of my mouth. I can't help it. It's, you know, bearing my testimony. Here's my medication bar. It's so heavy I can hardly lift the bastard. I'm on so many medications. Walmart gives me free meds so I can do commercials for their pharmacy. Anyway, I said, listen, honey, this is what happened to Sir David the Bard, your daddy, one of the last times I had my own courier route. I said I had a really nice route. It was very lucrative and easy. I was carrying gold and jewelry, and going from jewelry shop to jewelry shop, collecting it all and bringing it in to have it made into rings and had diamonds and all kinds of expensive cargo. And I had one shop. I didn't even remember this until yesterday. I said, honey, I had one shop up in Salt Lake City, and as a courier, when I first started the route, I went into the shop and said, I'm here to pick up your rings or silver, whatever, delivery service. And now I'm going to try to keep a straight face, because I think this is funny. The rest of you are not going to think this is funny. I walk in and say, Sir David the Bard here. Is the owner here? Out from back behind the counter. Now, I was standing at the counter. I didn't see shit. A midget walks. I'm dying here. I'm dying. A midget walks out. I don't have very many midget friends. And, I'm not very politically correct. I'm not correct politically, sexually, moral, financial. I'm not correct anyway. So he walks out. He says, here's the stuff. And I took it. I said, thank you, sir. And walked out. Well, I went out to my car. And I said, God dang, I never had a midget on my route before. Well, the route went pretty well for, 5-6 months. And I said, now, Abigail, here's why you don't want to write down the fat lady. So I go into the shop, the jewelry shop there. This time, I'm looking over the counter. Where is that little monkey? He wasn't over the counter. And I was looking at the floor, looking everywhere. And I thought, maybe he's hiding, like Allison. Allison's so tiny, she loves to hide in little places. So I thought I was being funny. But I think they thought I was being politically incorrect. And as a courier, you don't have a lot of time. You got to get in, you got to get out, or you're going to lose your ass as far as money goes. So no one was around. So I said in a loud voice, "Where the hell is the midget?" Jesus. He was the owner of the shop. And his assistant came out. And so I said, "Where the hell's the midget?" The assistant goes, "He ain't here." I said, "Okay, do you have it?" And he said, "Yeah, here's the stuff, take it." Well, I didn't even get back to the warehouse. I didn't even get back to the warehouse. And that company had called in. And so I was getting ready for my route the next day, and the boss goes up to me and goes, "You ain't on that route anymore." I go, "What happened?" He says, "The midget called." Jesus Christ, I got fired by a midget. So I told Abigail, I said, "You know what, honey? Don't do that shit. When you're in public and you're serving the public, if a two-headed man comes up to you, you say, 'How do you do?' to both of them, and you smile and you act like nothing's wrong. And so if a snake or a midget or an iguana is the owner of the shop, you don't go, 'Hey, where's the fucking midget?'" So anyway, I got fired and from that route, and I had to teach Abigail, and I just started laughing about that yesterday, and Mercy and Abigail didn't think there was anything funny about this story. Not one thing funny. And every time I think of the story, I just laugh. I'm just socially inept. I'm socially inept. But the rest of you are assholes. I'm the only one that speaks my mind. That's why I'm unemployed. That's why I'm on disability. That's why I have a handicap sticker. And that's why I have health in the navel, marrow in the bone, strength in the loins, and sinews, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. And please don't write, if you're a midget, don't write me. I can't read that small print. God damn, it's funny.